This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. PA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Here's a screen pass to the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The Cornhuskers are looking to keep this drive going.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Huskers with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Hives. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
That'll pick up a first down. We'll spot it at the 38.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back to pass. It's Smith. Bringing pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Nice grab. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Trying to run it, it's Hill. And they've got him.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He's swarmed by the defense.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out first play of the drive beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Good throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Huskers have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air, it's Raiola. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's low. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play, and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Cornhuskers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back to pass. It's Smith. He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play. It's a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
And the Nebraska offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Gonna run it. It's Johnson.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Bought some time, now lets it go. That ball snagged for a completion. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry on. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Huskers, as they put 6 more on the board. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Back to throw. It's Smith. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Makes the ground. It's Hill. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pop over the middle. It's low. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. And this pass is on target. Caught. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Second down after the incompletion. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Huskers will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort in that return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Smith. And the pass is incomplete. There's the second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. A short completion of the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Wyola. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the ball rolls dead. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off. Tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. Tackle made after a big gain. here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. He's running out of time here. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
To throw, it's Smith. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Second and goal for the offense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Touchdown, Ducks. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's an important score. We got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Raiola. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Hill. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Ives. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Ducks. A huge defensive score.
Well, Chris, I was hoping we might get a competitive game down late in this football game, but after this touchdown, I think this one's over.
Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Raiola. The receiver grabs it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games.